Hello and welcome to this varsity soccer matchup between St. Christopher's and Woodberry. I'm Edison Palumbi. We apologize for any technical difficulties. There were some Wi-Fi issues, but we should be good to go now. And we hope you all enjoy this senior night match. St. Christopher's coming off a 4-1 loss at City Stadium to Collegiate. They're going to look to bounce back from that, and a big week coming up for them with a lot of implications with the state seeding. They wrap up their regular season tomorrow at 2 p.m. here at Massey Field against Benedictine. So these are two games that they're definitely going to want to try to win. In the recent VISA poll, they were ranked 5th. They want to get that top 4 so they can have the first round bye. And for Woodberry, their main focus is just on getting in. In the recent poll, they were ranked 13th. The top 12 get in. So if they can upset St. Christopher's on the road, this would be a huge game for their playoff chances. Saints going to look to counterattack here. Here's Beckett Schofield. Lobs it over for Sovic. Can't corral it, however. Saints almost instantly win it back. Steven Bashar gives it over to Sovic. Bashar sends it in for Jack Bleacher, but a little bit off target. That'll be cleared out. Evan Broughton over to DeCosmo, back to Broughton. Here's a good counterattack for Woodberry, but that through ball off target, and Kellen Welch wins it back. Cosmo going to try to run it down, but he can't get there. It'll be cleared out, and it'll be a throw for the Saints. Jack Bleacher sends it in. Cleared out. DeCosmo, he sends in a cross. It's going to be over the goal line. So goal kick coming for Woodberry. Woodberry been very careless with the ball early on. Here's Jack Bleacher. And he couldn't find an angle for a pass. It's going to be a Woodberry goal kick. Stalker. Over to Cosmo. Grayson to Cosmo sends it in. That's going to be reflected and out of bounds for a corner. Sovich takes it. It's cleared out. Will be one back by DeCosmo. Cosmo to Broughton. Really nice ball to Mumford there. It's going to be over the touchline, and it'll be staying with the Saints. Stalker over to Mumford. Tyler Overstreet. Daniel Kehoe. And that is going to stay in. Now it'll be out and off of the Tigers. Mumford, he goes for goal just wide of that left post. Cox with a gorgeous through ball to Max Mumford, and the Saints have a good run going, but Kehoe shot tipped up in the air, and that's going to be a goal for the Saints. Daniel Kehoe shoots it off a defender, off the hands of the keeper, into the back of the net, and the Saints take a 1-0 lead here in the 22nd minute. Gorgeous display of passing there from St. Christopher's, and Kehoe with the ricochet off the defender gets it in, and they now have a 1-0 lead. Second goal of the season for him. And Woodberry had a 1-on-4 going. They got pretty far down there, but couldn't come up with that final pass. Only the one man truly up there. Schofield sends it over to Hudson. Charlie Hudson has space. He gets it to Jack Bleacher. And what a save. Still up there, and it'll be taken back in. What a save there. As Jack Bleacher had the goal at his mercy, and incredible display of goalkeeping to keep this at a 1-0 game. And Bleacher commits a foul there. That's sent in. Header going to be wide of that right post. Substitutions for the Saints. Bashara comes off. Evan Broughton comes on. Sovic. Didn't get enough on that pass. It'll be one back by Woodberry. They're going to look to counterattack. Saints, very good pressure on Woodberry. Forced a lot of mistakes on their third of the field. As Schofield will send that one up in the air. Will be one back momentarily by Woodberry, but given away almost instantly. This is going to St. Christopher's. That's going to be a foul. It's going against Woodberry. Gorgeous ball from Schofield, but Broughton can't run it down. Woodberry trying to put their first real shot on goal. Haven't tested Boardman at all. They're not going to do it here. DeCosmo takes it away, gets it up to Stalker, gives it to Hudson, tries to lob one in for Sovic, but a little bit of miscommunication. It'll be taken in by Woodberry. Sovic, it's going to be out over the touchline off the Woodberry defender. Tyler Overstreet. Gorgeous tackle there. It's Toby Warmack. He had to be perfect inside the box, and he was. But it'll be a corner for St. Christopher's. The corner sent in. Mumford takes a shot. It's going to be intercepted. Saints still have it. Stalker. Mumford. Over to Hudson. Nice display of dribbling from Charlie Hudson here, but eventually he gives it away. But it'll be one right back. Try to get it in for Mumford. It'll be sent. Nice play there from Wyatt Jones to prevent the corner and send that off of Hudson. So be a goal kick for Woodberry. Hudson tries to loft one in. Stalker chasing it down. It's given right back to Sovic. Matt Sovic goes for goal. And an incredible save there. The Saints have it back. Sovic slips, and it'll be a throw for Woodberry. Kellen Welch. As Boardman going to win that one. As probably the best look we've seen from Woodberry so far. Schofield tries to chip one in for Stalker. That's a gorgeous ball. Stalker has it. And he has a goal for the Saints. 2-0 now in the 32nd minute. Gorgeous pass from Beckett Schofield. And Campbell Stalker finishes it off. And the Saints have doubled their lead. Second goal for him on the season, and the senior has scored on senior night as St. Christopher's now doubling their lead. Something that could be important for Woodberry is if they do lose this game, they don't want to lose by very much, as they're only 3 places behind Benedictine in the recent poll, who St. Christopher's takes on tomorrow. And if they lose close and St. Christopher's blows out Benedictine tomorrow, that would look better for their resume, as they're just one spot away from getting in that state tournament. So now Sovic has it. Jackson Carlin. Really nice ball. Can Woodberry put their first shot on target tonight? And for the moment, that answer is no, as Stalker wins it back. He sends it deep for DeCosmo, but a bit inaccurate. Carlin. Schofield now. Over to Bashara, but too much on it. As that through ball, once again, Woodberry can't come up with that pass to set up that big chance as Boardman collects it. As Boardman caught in between, Woodberry cannot finish it off as they had a good look. Sudit Sangala with the shot, but was off to the right. About 10 minutes left in this first half. St. Christopher's been by far the better side tonight, as what looked like a dive from Penn St. Clair is going to win them a foul. Sent in. Carlin sends it out, and Schofield will clear it. Kehoe, gorgeous ball to Bashara. It's a little bit careless with the dribbling there, but St. Christopher's wins it right back. Carlin. Overstreet. And that pass off the mark. And once again, a Woodberry counterattack, completely unsuccessful. It's taken away by Overstreet. Gives it to Stalker. Broughton, and it'll be taken in by Woodberry. As nearly a big mistake from Overstreet as he nearly gives it away right in front of goal, but luckily he does enough to force a throw in. As that's going to be a foul, and it'll be a free kick for St. Christopher's. Carlin. Stalker puts a man on skates and just wide. Campbell Stalker with nearly an incredible goal with the left foot as he almost dropped a man and went for that top right corner. He just couldn't, top left corner. He just couldn't get it. Gorgeous display from him. His brother Carson Stalker now has it, and he gives it away. Under 5 minutes to go here in regular time in this first half. Woodberry, the big mistake as Kehoe has it. Sends it over to Stalker. Can't get past his man. And Woodberry once again gives it away on a counterattack. They win it back, but they've been very poor in possession as once again they give it away. This is not the performance you want to see if you're the Tigers in a game that could definitely propel you into a playoff spot. Broughton to Bashara. Welch sends it in. Kehoe chasing it down. Can't win it. The shot way over the bar. Like that was to Cosmo. Excuse me, that was Sovic who took that wild shot. Boardman does a good job and good throw to push the momentum forward for the Saints. Bashara in for Kehoe. That's going to be reflected out of bounds. Bashara over to Olison. Evan Broughton to Cosmo. Back to Olison. Great display of passing from St. Christopher's. That comes to an end as that pass is cleared out. As Carlin has it in front of goal, but just couldn't keep it. As we are nearing the end of the first half. Carlin just wide of that left post. Could have put this game away, made it 3-0 by the half, but just a couple feet wide, and Woodberry thanking the lucky stars as Saints have missed some big chances. This could easily be 4 or 5-0 only at the half. Carlin, great display from him there. Jackson Carlin in for Sovic. Matt Sovic over the bar. Had a good look, but just couldn't finish it off. And that will do it for your first half. 2-0 St. Christopher's. Goals from Kehoe and Stalker. We'll be back for the second half. Hello and welcome back to the second half. St. Christopher's the 2-0 lead. Goals from Stalker and Kehoe. They've looked dominant tonight on senior night. And they look to continue that in the second half against a Woodberry team that needs this win badly. Here's to Cosmo. Over to Broughton. Carlin. Schofield. Over to Cosmo. Tried to chip it in for Hudson, but it was blocked. And Woodberry going to look to counterattack. And that will be just kept over the touchline. That'll be going to the Saints. That's a long ball, and Ben Smith will take it in at the top left corner of the box. Bishara tries to send it through for Sovic, but he can't run it down. Woodberry still looking very sloppy in their possession. Have not been able to advance the ball, so that one's sent off the ref. As physical play, it's going to be a foul on Alejandro Ford. Free kick coming for St. Christopher's. Schofield gets it to Carlin, gives it to Hudson, gives it to Bleacher. Back to Carline. To Cosmo. Carlin sends it in for Bleacher, can't get a foot on it. That'll be off to the St. Chris sideline. Stalker. Gorgeous move, but could not evade that last man. The clearance taken back by Bishara. Steven Bishara looking for an angle. Sends it in for Bleacher. He can't get it. DeCosmo can't get the good first touch on it. And it'll be taken in by Rylan Meza. Carline. Sovic. Matt Sovic takes it on, and that's going to be saved. Tried to go to that bottom left corner, excuse me, bottom right corner. Woodberry gives it away once again as two men were fighting for the ball. Just over 5 minutes in to the second half. Ben Smith now between the posts for St. Christopher's. Welch. Over to Broughton, back to Kellen Welch. That header a bit awry, and Woodberry has their first pretty good look at the half, but immediately taken away. Broughton to Stalker. Stalker. Hudson gives it to Carline. Schofield. He takes it on. And a great shot from Schofield. Saved by Mesa. And DeCosmo sends it over the bar. Gorgeous shot from Beckett Schofield. Nearly got it into that top right corner, but great goalkeeping once again from Rylan Mesa. Obviously, conceding 2 in the first half doesn't look pretty, but when you look at the shots that he's faced, he has been immaculate tonight. The second goal, you can't even blame him for, as, I mean, it was off a ricochet. And then the first one was just poor defense, and he's made a couple incredible saves, even saving a one-on-one look from Jack Bleacher. And as I say that, here is Bleacher. Tries to cut it back. It'll be knocked away by Solomon Kayabotsi, and it'll be a corner. DeCosmo's corner, sent in. Carline. He goes down. Ref was fine with it. As Bleacher can't get ahead on a gorgeous cross from DeCosmo. And that will go. It'll stay in. Bashara. Sovic! 3-0 St. Christopher's. Matt Sovic scores on senior night. And he puts a beautiful shot in that top left corner. And the Saints in full control of this one now. Bleacher. Jack Bleacher tried to get it into Hudson. Hudson. DeCosmo. Gorgeous flick to Bleacher, and that's going to be out for a throw. Bleacher over to DeCosmo, who sends it in. Nobody home, however. Sovic tries to run it down, but Woodberry will repossess for now. They're going to look to run on this counterattack. Toby Warmack. Shot over the bar. It's Pedro de Robles. Probably could have gotten a better shot there, but settled for one outside the box and couldn't put it on target. Still no shots on target from Woodberry Forest. Schofield. Gorgeous ball in for Bashara. And that will be a St. Christopher's corner now. Goes short to DeCosmo. Grayson DeCosmo sends it over for Kellen Welch. And Woodberry does a good job to win it back. Great work from Stalker, however, as he doesn't let them advance it at all. It's Carline. Broughton. Evan Broughton threw a ball for Carline. JMU commit is going to be fouled. That's going to set up a free kick from a dangerous position as he is down. But he's up and walking it off now. Sovic sends it in. Matsovic nearly put it in. I don't think that was his intent at all. I think that was supposed to be a cross, but put a little too much height on it and just over the bar. Just over 12 minutes in to this second half. St. Christopher's looking just as good as they did in the first. And if they can get this lead to 4-0, you have to imagine that Coach Wood probably will sub off some of the starters and end their nights with only a 20-hour turnaround until they take on Benedictine during Fall Festival tomorrow. So here's Carlin. He shoots, and that will be wide to the left. Cross in. As Welch can't control it. Woodberry's going to run now. As that through ball going to be too strong, it'll be cleared out by Smith. And perfect placement on it to Kehoe. Then gets it to Luke Ryan. Can't get it back to Kehoe, but that through ball looks very dangerous now. Warmack has it, but gives it right to Kellen Welch. Now it's Luke Ryan. Ryan to Kehoe. Back to Luke Ryan. Ryan's cross off target. And gorgeous tackle from Stalker to win it back. Overstreet. Smith. as Olesen nearly gives it away in a dangerous position, but Welch does win it. Smith sends it deep. Kehoe. Luke Ryan. Carline. Olesen. Kehoe. Great display of dribbling from his. Olesen takes it on and just wide of that right post. Great display of dribbling here as Woodberry looks to finally not even score, but just put a shot on target, as they've gotten nothing today, and that through ball completely off target. There's now Lucas Gordonier with his first action of the night. Whips it over to Overstreet. Sends it through to Kehoe. He was on sides. Kehoe takes it down near the goal line. Daniel Kehoe in. And Luke Ryan makes it 4-0 as the Saints dominating this match. They're in complete control, and that should just about snuff out any hopes Woodberry had of a comeback. Gorgeous display from Kehoe down the touchline. Luke Ryan finishes it off, and the Saints dominating this one now, 4-0. Smith over to Beckett Schofield. He'll be dragged down. That'll be a free kick. But great way for St. Christopher's to respond after a tough loss at City Stadium against Collegiate, where they fell 4-1. And they've already shown they are capable of sticking in with Collegiate. As here's Luke Ryan. Ryan sends it back to Kehoe. He can't get it. Olesen takes on the shot. It's 5-0 now. Sutton Olesen, the sophomore midfielder, has his first goal of the season. Excuse me, no, his third goal of the season. His first goal in the Prep League. And this game is getting ugly now. 5-0 here in the 66th minute. And I mean, with the game tomorrow at 2, you have to think that Coach Wood probably going to be pulling some of the starters soon. As a 5-0 game, no reason to risk any sort of injury. Here's another good run. Luke Ryan, he can't run it down, but Stalker fighting for it. And foul will be called. As Schofield goes down, foul will be called. Mumford to DeCosmo. As Woodberry just unable to get any counterattacks going, as Schofield tried to chip it in for Avi Gupta, but was off target. Here's Luke Ryan. Luke Ryan can't get a strong touch on it there with heavy pressure from Woodberry. Here's Ryan again. Gives it to Stalker. That's going to be a corner for the Saints. Lucas Gordonier will take the corner. Welch takes it. It's going to be sent up. And Woodberry going to look to counterattack here. They have a 3-on-3. And that momentum will be slowed by a foul. As Smith takes in that long cross. Luke Ryan to Cosmo. Back to Schofield. Fans chanting for Ned Lumpkin, the manager, to come on. And it looks like they might be getting just that. Coming onto the pitch soon, not yet, will be senior manager number 24, Ned Lumpkin. That through ball a little bit off target will be sent out. We approach the last 15 minutes of this game. That ball in, and shot was wide from Matthew Noble. 5-0 here in the 60 or 56th, 76th minute, excuse me, as St. Chris completely dominated this match. Woodberry doesn't even have a shot on target yet. So that through ball in. Noble can't run it down. Mumford over to Gupta, but his pass is off target. As Mumford wins it back. A man is down. Sends it for Stalker. Carson Stalker through Lucas Gordonier. An incredible save. Wow. Rylan Meza has played about as well a keeper can play, down 5-0. As without his efforts, this could be 9-0. As so many big chances from the Saints have been sent out by him. Cross in from Gordonier. Noble sends it up in the air, and it'll be a goal kick for Woodberry. That's going to be mishandled and out of bounds. That's going to be a handball on Jack Rickards. In less than 10 minutes to go now in this match. Saints looking at another as Kehoe is fouled. Woodberry looks to counterattack just to try to get a goal just for pride at this point. Carlin. Hudson in for Noble. An incredible save off the rebound. Lucas Gordonier, it's 6-0 here at Massey Field. Dominant performance from St. Christopher's as Lucas Gordonier tops off a perfect game from them. 6-0 is your score. And I don't know what to say that hasn't already been said. They've just been perfect tonight. Saints looking to add another now. Carline. Over for Jack Rickards. Tried to get it to Gordonier. Through balls off target. Gordonier takes it back, however. Cox has it. Cade Cox. Really impressive display of technical ability from him. As Rickards will be called for a foul. Gordonier couldn't control it on that first touch. Gardner Kaufman tried to send it deep for Cade Cox. Cross in. And the keeper way out of goal. The Saints could have had a easy counterattack for a second, but they couldn't retain that possession. The shot now, that's going to be a goal for Woodberry. So their first shot on target of the night is going to be a goal, and that'll make it 6-1. So Alejandro Ford put it in the back of the net. And they have cut the deficit down to 5 goals with just under 5 minutes to play in this game. As Ned Lumpkin is checking on now. Gordonier. Kehoe. Gets it to Kaufman, and he's fighting for it. And will be controlled by Stalker. To Rickards. Jack Rickards. Weak shot. Stalker gets it to Lumpkin. Ned Lumpkin deflected back to Stalker. Sends it to Kehoe. This game nearing its finish. We'll see if St. Christopher tries to put one final push on. Looks like they're trying to get a goal for Ned Lumpkin, the manager. Welch. Kaufman. Can't connect with Lumpkin. Gordonier tried to get it to Lumpkin, but a little bit of miscommunication. Kaufman chips it in for Cox. Cox sends it over. Ned Lumpkin can't get a head on it. Noble has it. Back to Lumpkin. Ned Lumpkin, the shot is saved. As time winds down here, there'll be a little bit of stoppage time, but likely not much. And that will do it. Your final at Massey Field, 6-1 St. Christopher's. We'll be back right here tomorrow at 2 p.m. to take on Benedictine. And before we go, I just want to thank all the seniors on this team. Jackson Carlin, Beckett Schofield, Grayson DeCosmo, Matt Sovich, Kellen Welch, Charlie Hudson, Campbell Stalker, and Ned Lumpkin. We thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back here tomorrow at 2 p.m.